day yet. We're thinking game of the day. This might be the match of the day today.
All right, here it is. Yep, in the chat they're saying match of the day. We have the ban process underway. Let's see what characters we get. First one's up. What are you thinking?
I mean, if it was me, I'm probably getting rid of like.
Yeah,
That's exactly what I say. I'm getting rid of Doctor Strange, man. Doctor Strange has been such an impact player so much today. Get him out. Force the teams to figure out another way to get to point and make something happen.
Yes, sir. We finally saw it. And Hella.
And I think I'll say you lock in a Hulk. Okay. I get that. I'm okay with that. Which means you probably need to get rid of Iron Man, right? If you're gonna lock in the Hulk, I would think you get rid of Iron Man there.
So hey, pick a Wolverine. I'm not mad at it, but I am surprised.
Okay, and Groot. So we got two Vanguards off the field, and then just hell is kind of expected one. So it's very interesting. So we're seeing 11K on Intergalactic over Shikigami. So Shikigami is the underdog here. A lot in favor of Intergalactic. Very interesting.
That Groot ban. So that fits exactly into what I was talking about, right? We saw the Wolverine get banned. Strange is already gone. So what route do you go? Like you said, you go Groot, right? Groot is now gone since Wolverine is gone. This is good bans. They really played off each other well, but I'm still curious as to what they're gonna do if they go the Iron Man and Hulk route.
So this is it's another interesting thing here, right? We're seeing Shikigami go for the synergy between Spider-Man and Venom, right? We haven't seen either one of these characters yet today. And now we have the synergy on board for both. So we're probably going to be seeing something interesting happen here. We're probably going to try some flanks to get behind the scenes. Spark Chief is already kind of lurking, trying to find a way. And seeing, right here on the side, so we're seeing a quick Vanguard battle here. Venom and Thor kind of go toward. Venom decided to back up and actually go towards the point to fight.
Yeah, he want to stop it in his tracks for a moment, try to get something rolling, but had to back out immediately. Oh, Punisher v Punisher. One down. Nice dive. Nice dive. Look at that. Look at that web usage. That man is slinging.
I'm good to go.
Ooh.
Over here, looking at Spider-Man. Trying to find him a pick on Storm. Missing a couple of his shots. Opportunity lost.
Yeah, not able to make something happen here. And then, of course, you see Senior Hoff just trying to see if they can counter this Spider-Man right now. And getting the healers. Let's shout out to the strategists. Keeping Senior Hoff just topped off in full heals as they have an aerial fight with Light here. And Light somehow able to sneak away and get behind the wall, but the payload is still moving forward.
As long as Storm has the Lightning Storm enabled and she can hit her shots and she gets a little bit of heals, she can fend off Spider-Man pretty well. She doesn't need too much heals, just a little bit to survive a big combo incoming. She can fend them off. But this walk down here, man, very good at Storm ult. End up taking out the opposing Magneto.
Wow.
And they get the point. 4:45 on the clock. Very, very strong push.
I mean, Intergalactic is taking no names today, man. They are just moving through and say, we are the best team. We're going to the top. You're just in my way.
Them's fighting words.
I mean, but they are backing it up, right? They are definitely showing out right now, and so let's see what Shikigami can do. They do have one ult ready to go. Now 2 ults. They have a Final Judgment ready from the Punisher, and then of course Light has the spectacular spin ready to happen. Let's see if he can actually do something with it. I think he's looking for it here. He's in the back
trying,
line.
but they're so grouped up. Like they're playing very good defense. Every time he gets over there, the lightning storm comes on. He's getting popped with some good damage. He utilized it, but the ult from my man's Fidel is gonna shut that down. And now back to the walk down.
Oh my goodness, the battle is crazy.
It's just so slighted in the side of Intergalactic, man. There's moments when it looks like they might get overtaken by Shikigami, but it always falls in their favor.
I mean, you just look at this. Like, there's nothing but Intergalactic members on the point and just moving through. I mean, talk about smooth sailing right there. 2 checkpoints down, now onto the 3rd checkpoint. And a lot of Intergalactic's team is just on the forefront, just keeping Shikigami back. And they are having much trouble trying to find a gap and make a way for this to happen for them. And they're basically pushed all the way back to their spawn.
I'd say a big piece that we're overlooking is that there's a rocket team up on Intergalactic side, and NRG just doesn't have the team up on his side. So trying to go Punisher beat Punisher or trying to take the Storm down while the other Punisher is shooting at him, Storm's kind of playing for free. That's kind of what it's looking like. And I think that's a big detriment to your team if that character doesn't get a handle on her.
Yeah, I mean, whoa, interesting enough, Zelos kind of tried to go in there a little bit solo. For some reason, try to push up a little bit too far, almost get taken out, but is able to kind of get back out. And now you're seeing Nuke. I'm gonna say Nuke. I'm gonna say just like Nuke if you buck. He is trying to buck off. He's trying to put the Dukes up and fight somehow, and also at the same time playing his role as a strategist very well, keeping their team topped off, getting rid of some of the scenery as well, makes some very easy vision.
Your Magneto.
Trying to dunk.
Doesn't get the Luna, but puts some good damage.
Did Ludodon hit the ceiling right there?
I couldn't even tell you, man.
Oh no.
Oh, the Wrath of the Goddess again. If she plays for free and keeps farming, you're just going to have to keep eating this ult. One of the best ults in the game, in my eyes. I mean, one problem is if you don't save your Punisher ult for her doing that, because he can really chop that down. If you're not saving yours for that, then you're just going to have a huge issue because she's going to consistently keep getting that play off. So you got to do one or the other. Pick her off and not let her keep free playing, or use your ult to counter her ult.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing they're fighting, they're pushing up. I mean, they're literally meters away. Now you're seeing a big ult come out from Ginger Pop, trying to see if they can push Intergalactic back just a little bit. But I mean, with over 2 minutes on the clock, you can only hold it down, but so much. Do they have enough? Do they have the will to make this happen? It looks like they won this team fight just enough, buying them some time. Now let's see what Intergalactic is going to do as a response.
Okay. It's about 2 minutes on the clock, just shy of. And they are, man, they're back immediately with a vengeance. Just the way the Magneto came around the corner, impunity, you can tell they said, we ain't done yet. Punisher has the infinite ammo, but he's pushed off by the man Venom. But the push is still, it's still walking down. They're still on the way. Judge, jury. Does he get stopped here? Yes! Very good, Magneto.
Oh, but gets taken out by Senior Hoff.
Oh, it's looking rough here. They are on the cusp of taking this. Venom alone on site. No. He does have his Spider-Man with him. Fear. Don't mess with the Amazing Spider-Man. That was good. But he doesn't get anyone. There we go. We do see Window fall.
I mean, they were able. Intergalactic was able to get like they were pretty close to the end, and they had the convoy pretty close. But somehow Shikigami was able to kind of push back just slightly, buying them a little bit more breathing room.
It's moving. Someone has got to get on there. There we go.
That's the thing about convoy. Like, yeah, you may have them push back, but you got to get on the convoy. to make sure that it's going in the direction that you want it to go.
Right, exactly. All right. Now they're fighting them back very strong. That play where they took it back, it just makes it rough. You have Venom pestering. Spider-Man was there to assist him, and the spawn point's right here. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna keep coming back very, very swiftly, and so they only had a small margin to push that convoy in, and it did not work out. Now 1 second left. Overtime is forced. Full team is alive, so this is still very doable. Luna does not have ult. It's on the way. Magneto ult is used by Ludidon.
Oh my goodness, what a massive fight right now.
Oh, dancing and romancing is the double. Luna's on point. The God of Thunder almost taking out Magneto. He's putting pressure on.
Yeah, looks like lights in the back. Yeah, he's in the back line just waiting to use his ult. I'm sure he's gonna come through. Spectacular spin coming out. Not able to get a kill. Unfortunately, then has to get out there somehow, some way. Shikigami is holding on to Intergalactic, was making had so much momentum. And
that's the end of Spider-Man and Venom. On point alone, Ludidon. He has heals in the back row, keeping him alive, but he steps off point. He needs to get back on. They forced him off. The final moments, it's coming to a close. Captain America, he touches. Instantly ripped.
Oh,
and that
no.
is the end of the day. Intergalactic in a strong push, taking that one to the end, but held off for a long time
Absolutely.
by Shikigami. That was so good.
Kudos to Shikigami. They put on a very, very good fight there at the end. I mean, Intergalactic was just moving through like no one was there, but once you got to the end, Shikigami held on as long as they could to force an overtime, get rid of some of that time on the clock, and now it's their turn. Let's see if they can push through as easily as Intergalactic does, and maybe even push for a second, or I guess what, overtime. I know there's multiple types of overtimes here, but like an overtime as far as rounds.
I understand. Yeah, it's definitely multiple types of overtimes. We just witnessed one type there at the end. Very, very good hold off from Shikigami, but unfortunately still getting the 3 points on the side of Intergalactic. Now, let's see what they can do. Still going for the Venom on the offensive end. I think he did pretty solid on the defensive end. Let's just see if it is going to pan out on offense.
Yeah, I mean, Shikigami did so well. I mean, they were just so close to holding Intergalactic down to just the 2 checkpoints, and just in overtime they were to do it. I mean, if they were to hold on there, they would be, sitting at a better position. But now they got to make sure to push all the way through. But the defense from Intergalactic is not going to make it easy at all.
Not at all. All right, and so hiding up on the corner is Spark Chief, but his teammate Ludidon is making that frontwards push for his squad. Just looking for a moment up there on that corner. I'm just trying to see when he makes his dive attempt. I kind of want him to go down there and help a little bit. He's really just waiting it out and letting his team. There we go. He finally goes in, but gets frozen immediately. Not a lot of damage put out on him, so he's okay. Does have to opt out.
Yeah, he's looking like to be more of that flank, right? Letting Ludidon be the forefront and try to be the dive character, kind of take out the back, see if they can grab the healer on it. With the help of Light, able to get Luna down, 1 healer off the board. See if they can potentially get the other one, but not able to. But it looks like might be enough to get some more distance here and potentially make it to this first checkpoint.
This is a strong push. Ooh, us against the world. This should give a little bit more time here. You're gonna be able to get onto the point. Got Psylocke popping some damage, but the Storm ult is gonna get countered by Ginger Pop. Opting to just straight heal. No damage buff. Psylocke only gets 1 pick, it looks like.
Oh, tried to get away,
man.
but couldn't make it and thread the needle to that doorway and gets taken out. And Shikigami already at their first checkpoint.
All right, yep. Namor is getting hard pressured right now by Psylocke and Venom over. No, that was not Psylocke. That was Spider-Man. What am I talking about? Spider-Man and Venom teaming up.
I understand.
taking
They
down-
look very, very similar. I get it.
At the range I was looking out of there, they looked very much alike. But all right, and now back on the push. We're seeing without the Doctor Strange. That's what's allowing this Venom pick to shine, really. Because Ludodon's able to fight on the front lines very strong. He's not having to deal with that whip of Doctor Strange and that shield blocking all of his shots. So he's able to front line alone, and Spark Chief's really kind of getting to run around and do whatever he wants. And then his boy Spider-Man back rowing with him. Every time he goes in, Spider-Man goes in. So there's a lot of coordination happening on the side of Shikigami. I'm loving it. Judge Jury.
The NRG with the final judgment also getting bubbled by their Magnetos, able to throw out a lot of damage, not able to get a kill confirm here, but enough to kind of push up a little bit. Now is seeing Loki actually take someone's ult here, going for the Luna ult to give them that extra healing, topping their team off, keeping their team alive on the defense. Oh, nice, beautiful double kill from Senior Hoff. See if they can get a third kill, but gets taken out from the back line by Rocket.
I'll tell you a little something. What made this push happen? Whenever the Storm ult came in, ooh, hold on, it's not even done yet. But what made that happen is whenever the Storm ult came in, Magneto sacrificed himself and bubbled Punisher, kept damage on the board, and he ended up falling to the ult. And Punisher was there, chopped down Storm, chopped down a couple others, and kept them alive and finish off that push. That was very, very smart and unselfish of Ludodon.
I mean, if you are going to go out as a Vanguard, the best way you can go out is protecting your team, right? You're going to make that self-sacrifice, and he played his role absolutely well, allowing his team to get to that second checkpoint. And now 4 minutes on the clock as they pushed already 1/3 of the way of this last checkpoint.
So strong, so strong. I'm loving it. You know, you asked at the beginning, what are they going to do with that synergy of Spider-Man and Venom? And they're doing proper work. As soon as Venom dives in, you see Light. He comes in on the back foot and tries to finish up any damage that we saw Spark Chief put on. And now, getting into the spot where we saw the hold commence last time for Shikigami, it's looking like it might be kaput. Judge, Jury, Executioner. This might just clean up the final hold and get them in there. Swift doesn't get the kill with the Magneto ult. Impunity misses the mark. Unfortunate.
A very well-placed ult from Ginger Pop 2 to keep his team, keeping NRG up and alive, put him a lot of damage, not able to necessarily get all the way to the end, but they made a lot of distance and covered a lot of ground, and they're still in this fight. Intergalactic is just trying to hold on. Now ult coming out from Thor, not able to get anything happen here. He's trying to take out the Venom, but a little bit too slippery for Window here, but he's chasing him down. Going for the hit, still chasing him down, not letting him get away. He decided to give up, unfortunately. And now they're just fighting.
The Loki pops another Luna ult, trying to hold on strong. The only issue is they're surviving, but they're not taking out anybody. They're having a hard time because Spark Chief is just harassing on point and around. He's making sure that they can't lock it down. Dear Magneto, does he get anybody with this? No, smokes the shot. Another wasted ult from Impunity. He's still in the front row. Judge Jury is in the building. The bubble won't hold for long, especially with the Luna ult out there.
Here we go.
And then we're seeing everyone get decimated.
And you're seeing Ginger pop the ult, but also bouncing back between the healing and the damage to give NRG that extra little boost to take out a couple people, give up enough damage, and able to secure the third checkpoint. Now, the benefit right here is actually Shikigami's favor. They got a lot of time on the clock. 3 minutes in compared to Intergalactic. Intergalactic is going to need to do some strategy adjustments here and move through this on the attack side, because Shikigami put up a great string of plays there, and now they have all the momentum.
It looked the same from both teams on the attacking end. The only difference was at the end, Shikigami was able to hold on strong with an impeccable defensive run at the end of their round. But Intergalactic only won one team fight there at the end, and so it didn't shave off as much time. Now, a huge deficit here, only 1 minute on the clock for them, like you said. And we're going in, sticking with the same squad, it looks like, on the side of Shikigami. Intergalactic, they are, yeah, they're the same team too. Actually, wait. Well, yeah, they had no more. Yeah, same team.
That's a one-way street.
Looks like it's going to be about the same. Now, looking at what they have here, you know, I mean, Doom is obviously going to put out a lot of damage, right? I don't think the more is going to put out a lot of damage, but I think still needed considering that you have Venom and Spider-Man kind of diving that back line. So you want to have those monster spawns, those aquatic dominions ready to go. It's just in case you see some Spider-Man happening, just like Light's going here, jumped in the back, tried to get through, and immediately was starting to get hit and was backed out of the fight.
Backed out, back row. Spider-Man jumping back there, trying to get a little bit of scrap on Spider-Man and Venom. Tried to go back there, but pushed away instantly by that infinite ammo Punisher. Doomed really doing his job as the DPS of this squad.
Wow.
Oh man, Spark Chief eating a lot of damage, but sustaining that shield pop from his Venom really just nullified any plans they had of getting him out of there.
I mean, Intergalactic, even they are doing very well here. They got around the first bin, getting right about the second bin, and now Shikigami is just turning it up, trying to put on the best defense that they can.
They got around the roughest part in my eyes. That little
Agreed.
corner bend is the hardest part of this push to get through. Now you're in the portion where it's kind of just wide open range fighting, and the stronger team just wins. Nice, Namor ult, and Spark Chief finally falls. Judge Jury, if he stays alive, this would be huge. Oh, he smoked! He's down! Ginger Pop is on the back row, putting them heels down. Rocket still doing his thing also. Zelos holding it down, and there it is.
Wow.
Shikigami with an amazing win there. Only Spark Chief falling on that last little team fight. He makes it back and closes out the rest of the cleanup with his squad.
Yeah. What were the bands? We have Doctor Strange, Wolverine, Groot, and Hela as the bands. They got the Doctor Strange out.
You know what's funny? Intergalactic, they locked in Storm, and then we saw locked in Bruce Banner, but neither team was playing their locked in character.
Yeah, that is interesting. I didn't even see. I don't think I saw a Hulk come out at all.
At all. Yeah.
You know, this is the thing too. Like, what I love about the ban system is it's like a mind game, right? It's like you could lock in a character, even though it could be a waste, but it could be like, okay, they locked in this character, they're gonna play this, we're gonna try to counter it, and then they get out there and like, this character's not even on the board. You know, you could do something like that. I don't know if that's necessarily the move that they were going for or the smart move, but yeah, very interesting that they choose to pick these characters and. You know, at least for the banner side, didn't go for the Hulk.
I think you know, it's probably a route of. I mean, there could be a mind game being played, but it's probably they both saw the final bans and they're like, oh, wait a second, that means we can do this now, you know, and then they don't really have to play the character that they locked in. So
you're seeing Doomed here switch to the Bucky Winter Soldier, and you know, Shikigami's got pretty much 2/3 of the way to go, but they got a lot of time on the clock. Intergalactic has to put up an amazing defense here, but they say some of the best offense is a good defense. And let's see if what Intergalactic can do. But man, they are already have their backs against the wall. They need to push up very strong here to keep Shikigami back.
yeah, they got to keep him at bay right here, man. I mean, you just can't really lose your front line at all. I mean, you can't lose the back line either. Spider-Man and Venom going to work back there. That was beautiful. Light saved. You guys didn't see it, but Light saved Spark Chief on a push that really stopped them from playing the front. Didn't really get too much movement off of it, but that's that tandem, that team play from those two is really paying dividends. Oh.
Ooh. I mean, they are trying so well. You're seeing Fidel come out with the Luna ult, keep their team on the point, fully healed, and able to actually push Shikigami back a little bit. I mean, you know, half the time already spent and down in the drain, only having less than a minute and a half left. Can Intergalactic make this work?
I'm wondering if they're going to stick with what they had coming back for this next push. Did they? Yeah, they kept the Venom. Looks like they kept everything that they had. They believe in it. They have ample time. Oh, man, they're down to a minute. They lose another team fight, it might be Rap City.
I mean, Shikigami does have 4 ults on the board. You do have NRG. Now you got unlimited ammo coming out.
Yeah. Putting down pressure. A lot of damage on Window, but he's gonna get saved. Fidel came through and made sure he put on the heals. That was good. That was good. Man, these guys are playing so strong on the defensive end. Made them fully back up and regroup. 30 seconds on the clock. Is it possible? They're gonna have to force overtime to get this done. Now, Ginger Pop, the ult is gonna be gone. No. That was not Ginger Pop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Senior Hoff on the Loki.
Senior Hoff on the Loki, yes.
There we go.
Now Ginger Pop.
Final Judgment coming out from NRG. Top with Ginger Pop's ult as well.
My goodness.
A lot of space created.
The coordination station. And they come in with a clean wipe to walk it down. What?
And crossing the finish line in fashion. What a beautiful coordination from Shikigami. Wow. The underdog coming out on top.
That was crazy. Ginger Pop, whenever I saw Ginger Pop go for that ult and went up there into the front lines, I was wondering what exactly was going on. It was a distraction. They sent Venom back. Spark Chief went back. He pops his ult, right? She protects him and keeps him healed. He's harassing the back line. No one's paying attention in the back to punish her. Judge Jury gets popped. You already got damage on you. You were focusing on Spark Chief and the Luna ult, and then he just comes through shredding everything. No support ults on deck. Senior Hoff had just got his out of the way, and we did see that Fidel just didn't have his yet, and they ended up just getting wiped and ripped. That was intense.
It was
a clutch setup.
Absolutely
Shikigami.
Insane. I mean, Shikigami at the start of the match, you just weren't sure because Intergalactic was moving so through, but they made the right adjustments. They were to figure out what are their strengths and play to them. And I mean, just look at these numbers, right? I mean, something that stands out to me, obviously you have Light on with the 41 eliminations, 23 final hits, also with NRG with the 23 final hits. But the big number that stands out is the healing. Look at Ginger Pop and Zelos, both in the 60K range. You're talking over 120K in healing in that match. And I mean, they played their role so well to keep their team alive. And I think at the end of the day, that's what contributed very heavily to Shikigami being able to stay in that fight a little bit longer, find those moments to ultimately get this W.